In order to minimise risks, the first thing to do before you begin a task is to identify any hazards that may be present before or during the task. If you can get into the habit of taking a moment just to look and think about the task before you start, it could save you hours, weeks, even years of pain and illness.
Risk assessment really is just applying some thought to the process from end to end, and obviously think about what hazards there are, what the risks are, and then you're thinking to yourself, there might be a procedure at work you can follow, or you might think to yourself, how can I then minimise what these risks are?
If you're going to do anything, no matter what, think about it. The greatest risk assessment is, if in doubt, don't. If you don't think you can lift and carry something, don't. Seek help. If you can do something with a piece of equipment instead of just struggling to lift it, then use the equipment. The trouble is we don't think. We leap in and get injured, especially if it's something we're not used to.
We do all this naturally most of the time. I mean, just think about if you want to cross the road, all the things in your mind that you're thinking about. But it just becomes automatic that you're thinking about the speed of the traffic, how wide the road is it icy, is it windy, is it cold, is it slippy.
We get the experts at places like Sketchley to teach our people how to do these, and I can actually see people thinking before they lift now. It's not just lifting a box, it's the total concept of doing their own risk assessment, whether it's at work or at home.
To understand the risks associated with any task, we need to break the task down into the 4 elements we've discussed: force, posture, repetition and stress. Ask yourself, does the task involve lifting, pushing, pulling, twisting, gripping or carrying? In what position will you be working? Will you be standing or sitting down during the task? Will you be lying on the floor, kneeling, walking, working in an awkward position, or reaching and stretching? For each part of the task, ask yourself, how many times have you done the task? Never? Occasionally? Regularly? How many times will you need to repeat each element? And how long will you be doing the task for? Less than an hour? Less than a day? Is this something you're going to be doing regularly? And finally, what external factors will have an impact on the task, such as environmental issues like the weather, dirt, damp, lighting, etc.? Consider site safety, what road guarding you'll need to stay safe, and what about traffic? Are you feeling stressed at the time? Do you have particular pressures on you that may distract your concentration? Are you feeling tired? By just asking yourself these very few simple questions, you're already identifying problems that could arise. Remember, force, posture, repetition, stress.